welcome to episode 37 of the Cherry Bakewell Diaries. Well, here we are nearly at Christmas, so this will be the last video until after Christmas. I'm going to take a 2-week break, so the next video after this will be the 8th of January. So I'm going to have a little rest over Christmas. But today what I'm going to be doing is a festive savoury Filo Wreath, which uses Filo pastry. And it's got cheese and tomato and onion chutney and ham. It's really, really nice, really tasty. And I'm going to show you how to actually make it into a wreath. So you've got all the different layers. So I'll go and get everything ready and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we go. So I've got, under a damp cloth, you've got to have your Filo pastry under a damp tea towel just to keep it moist, otherwise it will dry out. And we're going to lay one sheet on our board. Then cover up the rest until we're ready, and then we're going to brush the Filo pastry all over with butter, melted butter, and this is to keep it moist and also to stick each layer together. So just very roughly brush over your butter. And then what we do is we take our next layer and place that on top of the first one. And again, brushing it with butter. So you keep layering and brushing butter until you've got 4 layers. But you do this twice. So everything I do, you have to do it twice, okay? So you'll notice that all the ingredients to go in the filling, I've got 2 of everything, because we're going to make 2 like sausages of the pastry all wrapped up, and then we're going to join them together to make a wreath. So that's 3, so we want 1 more. And then for our filling, what we've got is, we've got 1 tablespoon of caramelised onion chutney into the bowl, and I'll say you have to do this twice. We've then got 85 grams of mature grated cheese, 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, and then we've got some basil, which I'm going to chop up. And we only want half of it, as I say, because we're going to do two rolls, and then we're going to join them together into a wreath. So just roughly chop it as big or as small as you want. So then we're going to add about half of that to our mixture. And then we'll keep the other half for the other one. And then we've got 3 slices of ham, which I'm just going to roll and then chop that up as well. And then we'll cut that into small pieces. And then we'll add that to the mixture as well. So then you mix all of this together to combine it. And then we spread that onto our pastry. And then we get a nice thin layer, spread it right across our pastry. Now it will spread because you only want a thin layer because you're going to roll it all up. So spread it right across. until you get a nice even layer. Like that. And then we roll from the top, nice and tightly, roll it all up into like a big sausage, like that. And then we put that to one side, and then we start again. So we get another piece of phyllo pastry, and we brush that again with butter. Okay, so I've done the other 4 sheets of phyllo, and I'm just going to mix the other bit of filling up. So we've got our onion chutney, our cheddar. So it's a tablespoon of onion chutney, 85 grams of mature cheddar, a tablespoon of tomato puree, our chopped basil, and then we've got the ham, which I'll just quickly chop up. As I say, you can put whatever fillings in you want. If there's something particular you like, it can be done with brie. The only thing with if you do brie, you need to cut it quite small because you get quite a lot of lumps and bumps in the wreath. So you can use brie, but cut it quite small. But I find the mature cheddar works quite well. So we'll add that to our second filling, and then we'll combine all that together. Make sure it's all completely coated, all mixed in, everything's blended together. And then we'll spread that all over our second sheets of phyllo. As I say, nice thin layer, because what we don't want is we don't want any big lumps in it. So spread it nice and thinly, because as you're rolling it, if you've got big lumps, it'll ruin the shape of it, you see. So nice. I'm just going to put that one on there so I can move this up a little bit, like that, that's better. And then spread it right to the edges. Get it nice and even, like that. And then we'll roll that one up exactly the same, as tight as you can. And so you've got another long sausage like that. Now this is where the fun bit comes in. So we take both of them. So what we do when we've got our 2 sausages like this, I've done this one. I've made diagonal slits in the top like that. And then we cut, just flatten it down a little bit. We cut right down the centre of each one. Right through to the bottom, cut right the way through, okay, and then what we do is we plait. Plait them over, like that. And then we do the same with this one. Cut it right down the centre. And then we just gently plait all the way over. twist it as you go, like that. And then we bring them round together. So at this stage we'll put it onto the baking tray. We'll put one half on the baking tray like that. Pick the other one up and put it on. Let's move this board out the way so we can see. And then brush with egg to join it together. So stick the two ends, overlap them, and stick the two ends together like that. Brush both ends with your egg and join them together like that. And then what we do is we brush the whole thing with egg. And you can see all the different layers where it's been cut. As I say, it's very fiddly, so be very, very careful when you do it. Got to work very gently with it, otherwise it'll all break. But you can see it's all twisted nicely. So get everything, every little bit coated in the egg. So you've got no dry bits at all, like that. Finally, just to finish it off, I like to just sprinkle a few mixed herbs, dried mixed herbs across the top. And that's it. Then that will bake for 20 to 25 minutes. So come back when it's all cooked and I'll show you it ready. Hello and welcome back. There it is, all cooked. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. All the different layers you can see, absolutely delicious. And that really is tasty. That's nice for Christmas Day actually, if you're having a party. You want to cut that into slices. Really crispy, really tasty, really, really nice. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support, for supporting me with this channel. When I started it, I never thought it would take off like it has. And everyone seems to be really enjoying it, so thank you for that. And I'd just like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and safe New Year, and I'll see you on the 8th of January. And enjoy your festive Filo wreath. Take care for now, bye.